If the Sixers do not get the star that they want this offseason and somehow hold on to that number 16 pick, they need to find a way to move up and select this player that we are about to discuss. We will break him down, and I'll talk about why I think he is the best day one fit for the Philadelphia 76ers. Welcome on in, Sixer Nation. Do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the show, Philly Take with RB. We give you all the news and coverage every single day. The thing that is a little interesting to me is I'm trying to figure out whether I should be dropping these draft breakdowns or not, because by all indications, the Sixers are likely going to move off that 16th pick. You know, I've watched a lot of prospects. I have a lot of guys, and I'm putting together a hierarchy list of who I would pick. I'll probably be dropping that on Twitter soon. But we also did drop one draft breakdown a few weeks ago, just as a preliminary thing. So definitely check that out. It's right here on the left, who the Sixers must draft with the 16th pick. And we talked about Devin Carter, so definitely go check out our breakdown on him. But this player right here makes way too much sense. Like, this is who they need to get that would be able to come in and finally fulfill the role that we have desired for oh so long. And his name is Dalton Knecht. He is 23 years old, and he went to the University of Tennessee. I watched a lot of him in this March Madness tournament. He was incredible. He rose to the occasion. I remember he did have one bad game, but other than that, he led them on a pretty good run. Although they couldn't get the ultimate goal done, he was incredible, and I definitely think his draft stock increased during the tournament. Here's a tweet I put out a couple weeks ago. I said, doubt he'll be there at number 16, but I'd love the Sixers to land Dalton Knecht out of Tennessee. Here are some of his stats. He was a transfer this last season, and we will talk about that in just a second. But here is a little clip of him working out for the Portland Trailblazers. They currently hold the 7th and 14th overall pick. So I don't think he's going to be available past number, say, 12. He's been mocked around 10, 11, 12. So in this scenario, and I know it sounds crazy, the Sixers would probably have to move up, package another pick, whatever, to move up. But I think it'd be worth it. Now, I don't want to get copyrighted because, you know, the NCAA gets pretty interesting. But here is a video of his pro day, or I guess his pre-draft workout with the Portland Trailblazers. So we'll just look at a couple things here. Dalton Knecht is an absolute machine on the offensive side of the basketball. And, you know, he's 23. He's day one ready. I don't want the Sixers to draft another 18-year-old project. And I know they've had not the best of luck with players from the University of Tennessee. But I really think this guy could be the one. I could see him winning Rookie of the Year next year. Is that crazy? This guy can play, man. I'm telling you. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Dalton Knecht's stats, and we will talk a little bit about him. But I think it's important to understand his story, and it's actually one of the reasons why I am a huge believer in him, because he actually started at a JUCO. He was at Northern Colorado. Actually, he was at Northeastern Junior College, and then he transferred to Northern Colorado, and he played his 3rd and 4th year there. And from his 3rd to 4th year, as you can see, he had a major jump and really just transformed his game and averaged 20.2 points per game in his senior year. Then he decided to transfer as a 5th-year senior. So another move for this guy, probably against all odds, saying, yo, I'm going to take one shot, go to a big school. If it doesn't work, I'll be working, you know, my day job next season, but we'll see what happens, right? Because it's much easier to get seen at a school like Tennessee. So he goes there and he gets even better. And this past season at Tennessee, he averages 21.7 points per game, 4.9 rebounds, 1.8 assists, 0.6 blocks, and 0.7 steals. And he shot 45.8% from the field, and he shot 39.7% from three. This guy can create on the ball. He's good at moving off the ball. He can catch and shoot, knock down a lot of threes. He can run your offense. He is a creator. He's a scoring machine, and he's just very versatile. And he's actually a lot more explosive than you may think. He can finish at the rim in traffic. He can throw down dunks. He is really, really incredible as a talent. And matter of fact, he was a finalist this season for the Naismith Award, the College Player of the Year. He actually ended up winning the SEC Player of the Year this season, and also won the Best Small Forward Award, which is called the Julius Erving Small Award Designee. So this guy won some awards, almost won College Player of the Year. and he is just day one ready. I like the fact that he's 23. Usually people would come into the draft saying, stay away from these guys. We don't want them. You know, they're already old. But when you look at where the Sixers are at, they need a forward. They need a wing, whatever it is, that can plug in and be day one ready. And the Sixers just have not drafted those type of guys. And Dalton Knecht can either be a combo guard. You could plug him in as a wing, whatever, man. He's 6'5", and he does struggle a little bit on the defensive side of the ball, but he definitely has showed some improvement on the defensive side of the ball. He has the potential to become a very solid team defender. And what I think saves him a little bit, you know, is his wingspan. He has a 6'9" wingspan. He's only 6'5", by the way, 205 pounds, but he has a 6'9" wingspan. So, you know, he needs to continue to work on his technique, work on his footwork, but he is able to stay with some of these players given his longer wingspan. And, you know, obviously I don't think this guy can guard the smallest guards, but you could probably plug him in at the 3 or the 2, and he could be an impact player from day one. I really like Dalton Knecht's game. Couple other things I have written down. Again, he rose to the occasion in the March Madness tournament. So I really like the fact that on the biggest stage with everybody watching, you know, he didn't just hide in a corner. He wanted the ball every single time. Now that also could be a knock on him. Sometimes he gets a little bit of like tunnel vision, you know, and he just wants to score, and has to get his teammates involved. But if you watch the tape, he is a pretty high IQ player. Like I said, on and off the ball, good at moving around the floor. And I think coming into a system with Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey would be a perfect fit. It wouldn't be too much responsibility on his plate from the jump, but he also would have a pretty good role, and he would likely produce a lot more than Tobias Harris did. I mean, almost anybody would, but I really think that he could be that next guy. And imagine having a guy like this on a rookie contract. Now, again, the Sixers are probably not going to do this. I'm probably making this for no reason, and they're going to trade the pick. But if there was a way that they could trade up 4 to 5 spots and try to snag Dalton Knecht out of Tennessee, I just think it would make a lot of sense, man. Like I said, man, he's in pretty good shape, and I like that he bet on himself, and he actually did it 2 times, and it has paid off. Now he's about to be a lottery pick in the NBA draft. So never give up on your dreams, man. Never give up on your dreams. I don't know if he would get past the Chicago Bulls. I think they're, what, number 10 maybe? 11? I got to check the draft order. But now this guy's ready to play, man. I believe in him. I really do. And here is the NBA draft order. Yeah, Chicago's at number 11. So I don't think he'll get past Chicago. I think he'd be a seamless fit there. And if the Sixers can move up to number 10 or number 9, boom. Can you see this guy having a future here in Philadelphia? Do you think the Sixers should actually hold on to this pick and try to take someone, even if it's not Dalton Knecht? Should they try to take a young player that they can develop? Give me your thoughts down below in the comments section. As always, appreciate everybody for tapping in. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. That being said, I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.